Hi everybody. Echo. Hi everyone, Mark here in Final Control. Well, we're about to start the drive, and I hope you can enjoy the afternoon with Seb and Tara. We'll be around here in Final Control for the afternoon, so do send in your questions, and I'll chat to you later. Bye for now.
Boo! Hi! Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Juma Game Reserve. I'm not dancing on the bonnet this afternoon. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But all I know is it's my last drive, and it's our last drive, you and me, and not for Mark and Tara. We still have a couple of days of driving. But unfortunately not me. For those of you who are not on drive with me this morning, I explained. The good news is I'm back. The bad news is I'm leaving again on Tuesday. I've got some more 3D editing to do back in, not in Joburg this time, but down in Cape Town. So I'll be flying, I don't know yet if I'm flying or driving to Johannesburg on Tuesday and then flying down to Cape Town. It will depend on a few things. But anyway, if I am flying on Tuesday, then I'll have time to do another drive on Tuesday morning. I'll probably be behind the camera and or sitting next to whoever is presenting. I don't know yet. But unfortunately, if I have to drive to Johannesburg, and that means I'll have to leave very early on that morning, which means that today is really my last day of presenting, and tomorrow I'll be behind the camera. That's okay. I'd rather let you know that this is probably the last time you see me in front of the camera. For a while at least, like I was saying this morning. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's the future's got for us. So there's, of course, a lot of people are sad, and we are sad. It does affect us a lot, and I was saying this morning, it is a very nice job we had here, and unfortunately, good things never last. But anyway, don't know if I said it. For any new viewers, my name is Sebastian, and we've got Tara behind the camera this afternoon, and Mark back in Final Control. And I'll take you on drive this afternoon for 3 hours. If you have any questions at juma.com, don't hesitate. And I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't have any POA, plan of action. We'll make a plan as we go along. Definitely go to the Hyena den. We were there this morning, but Teddy was just busy nursing and not much happening. So we'll probably go back there a bit later this afternoon and see if we've got a few more action. Tara, stop disturbing me. Stop it, Tara. Alright folks, let's jump on board and let's try to get a nice game drive this afternoon. Nice safari. What do you want to do? That's the question. I did get some emails from some people, because I did ask that question this morning, and most of the people basically said, oh, it's okay, Seb, we just do what you want to do. It's your last day or your last drive, so it's up to you. And I don't really have any, like I said, I don't really have any plan of action, or there is not anything really that I want to do, nothing special that I want to do. I kind of want to bubble around, and I know that's pretty much like we do all the time. But it's not like I want to go and swim in the dam, or it's not like I want to, I don't know. There's nothing really particular I want to do. There is something I want. And I said it this morning, I want to see a pangolin. And some people have posted, thank you by the way for all the posts on my public profile on Facebook this morning. I was really overwhelmed. Is how you say it? Overwhelmed. I was really overwhelmed when I came back from driving. I didn't check it straight away. I checked it a bit later, and I checked my Facebook later on this morning, and I didn't reply or had time to say anything or tell you what I had time to do though, and talk about that just now. But thanks for all the posts and all the messages on Facebook and all the wishes and the pictures. Oh, it's really, really nice. Thanks everyone for that. It's really overwhelming. Makes me really sad actually to leave. But you have a choice.
I watched Stacey's thing. That was awesome.
Sorry?
I watched Stacey's thing.
Yes, eh?
Yeah.
Didn't it make you want to cry a little bit at the end?
Yeah.
Almost, eh? I know. Talking about Stacey's video, really nice video. With some good moments we had with Mark and Tara on drive, and our different encounters, Elise, Buff, hyenas, leopards. So yeah, thank you for all the posts, everyone, and all the wishes and all the emails. I've been busy the last week. Last week I've been very busy in Joburg editing, so I didn't have time to reply to anyone. I'll try tomorrow to do a bit of emails and Facebooking and things like that. Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. If you go now on my Facebook public profile, you'll see I posted an interesting picture of an interesting sighting that I had in front of my room this morning. Hello kids, where are the babies? A lot of general game on quarantine this afternoon. Impalas and zebras, oh, and warthogs together. That's quite a nice shot. Spend a few minutes here. So anyway, I was saying I had a very interesting sighting in front of my room this morning. And there was two snails. I had two African giant snails mating right in front of my room door, sorry. And I spent a bit of time with them, with Tara. Took a few pictures, and I posted a picture of them on my public profile, and also I shared it on Juma Game Reserve, because it is quite an interesting. I know when you say it, it's like, oh, two snails mating, really, what's so interesting about it? Well, what's interesting is they probably do it only once in their lifetime, and no, isn't it what you?
That was only like once in a lifetime that we could see it.
Ah, sorry. Okay. So yeah, I was going to say that as well. Well, it is kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity for you to see snails mating. It is really rare to see that, and it is quite interesting. And I've posted the picture. I've explained a few things about the picture, and if you have time, if you're on Facebook, go and have a look. Very interesting behavior. Two hermaphrodites animals mating, and they use what we call a love dart, and it's very interesting, and it's even better when it's happening right in front of you. Could take a few pictures, and I posted one on Facebook so that you could check all those babies running around and playing there.
I was actually we had zebra, impala, and warthog all in one shot.
Nice. Do you have those three Bambis there?
No.
They're running behind the log now.
Yeah.
And naughty. Very playful. So watch your back, guys.
Just let me know when you can see them again.
Yeah. Okay, Julie, we can do that. Good afternoon to you, Julie. Julie wants me to go and bumble by the sausage tree. We can go to the sausage tree. There's not much happening there, though. Could we do that's from okay, Julia? Good afternoon, Julia. Let me just go a little bit forward, so we can see these ones over there. They looks like they're also quite in a playful mood. And Julia says she loves the safari and she wants to know if we could do it once a month. I can't believe how many babies there are. 2, 3 there, and there's one there. There's another 4 over there. I'm gonna stop here. Before I went to Joburg, there was no babies on quarantine. I'm did see a couple of babies during my last drive, I think, before I went to Joburg. And now I came back yesterday and look on quarantine. It's just babies everywhere. But okay, Julia wants to know if we could do a safari a month. So maybe Julia is not aware that unfortunately we stop operating at the end of the month. Well, not even before that, on the 24th, on Thursday. And after that, there won't be any more live game drives. But we've been doing it every day for... We were talking about that this morning. Live drives started around 2006 or 7, so it's been going on for like a good 5 years. And not just once a month, Julia, it was every day. Twice a day.
That wasn't me.
Oh, we had a farting zebra. That's awesome. And he did it again. Oh, that's awesome. I actually wanted this morning to say that's what I want on my last drive. I want a farting zebra. And here we go. But I also want a pangolin. It's a pity the camera wasn't on him because he got spooked by something.
Oh, we got it running into
shot.
Impala. Yeah, we've actually got the zebra with baby Impala in the shot.
And when he arrived over there, I think he farted once more. But before when he was on that side, he got spooked and he just started running away, and it's the fact to put a bit of pressure on his intestines and up, little fart. I thought it was Tara for a minute. No, it was a farting zebra. Okay, shall we go a little bit forward? If I go a bit forward, then you can have warthogs and zebras and impalas together.
Funny looking zebras, eh?
Really?
Hmm?
Funny look.
Pointing over by the water.
And those zebras. I thought they were zebras. They are orange zebras. How's it, Warties?
Yeah, you really should go to Joburg that often, eh? It screws up your brain.
Tara thinks my brain got fried in Joburg. It did a little bit, I think. It's not really good to spend an average of probably 13-14 hours a day in front of a computer doing editing work. So excuse me if my brain is a little bit fried. I'm not the only one. Look at these guys. Everyone is a bit funny this afternoon, huh? It must be the electricity in the air. Yeah, go Mark, sorry. Ah, okay. Good afternoon again, Julie C. Saying she was watching the dam cam just before drive and there were 2 baby impalas. She wants to know if impalas have twins sometimes, and she says deers usually. What was that, Mark? They have twins after the first. After the first baby. Impalas, I think they can have twins. It's very rare, but it can happen.
Yeah, very rare.
It's very rare, but it can happen. So I don't know what you saw, Julie. If those 2 babies, maybe were you sure they were belonging to that one mum, or you sure it wasn't maybe 2 babies together, and the other mum for one of the babies was maybe somewhere where you couldn't see her. Otherwise, you might have been very lucky and see a mummy with twins. That's possible. It's just very rare.
Yeah.
And where is that warthog female with the piglet you saw, was it here on quarantine?
Heading up towards Voyataller access.
Okay.
She's in
Have you seen her lately?
there. It was just the once.
So we don't know where she is now with that piglet. I was working that day, I think it was an afternoon, and then I went on Juma just to have a look at what was happening on Drive. I was looking through the posts, the screenshots, and I saw that piglet. Oh my god. So small, eh?
Tiny.
So tiny. Okay, let's move on. It's very cloudy this afternoon, but it's still quite warm and humid. Very warm and humid, huh? Mm. So many babies. More babies that side now. Bye, farting zebra. Don't fart too much. Okay. All right. I have to follow my instinct this afternoon to go. So nobody's on Drive yet. Too early. There we go, Julie. Sausage tree. You wanted to have a look at it. There we go. Not much happening, like I said. The flower season has passed, and we're waiting for the fruits now, but probably only gonna see them maybe in January or February. Big sausage shape like fruits hanging from the branches. Who was that last email from, Mark? That was from Rule, I think. Oh, Rules. Urs wanted to know if I could talk a little bit about trees and plants. So here we go. That's what you're seeing on your screen at the moment, Urs, is a tree called the sausage tree. Kigelia africana is the scientific name. And why sausage tree? Exactly because what I just said. It's got in summer, it's got those big fruits hanging from the branches, and they are like a bit of a sausage. They have a sausage kind of shape, but they're big. They like the big one can measure maybe up to like half a meter long. Also very heavy. Don't really want to get one on your head when they fall off the tree. And lots of animals will feed on the fallen fruits. And when it's the flower season, lots of animals also feed on the flowers. You find the flower season is around September, October. We just passed it, and beautiful red flower. Bats are very attracted to that flower as well, and bats do pollinate the flower. And actually, the flowers is in. It's a pity I don't have a book to show you right now, but the flower's got a certain kind of. It's got a shape that helps bats to basically, you know that bats are not like common birds. They don't just land on a branch. They need to be hanging from a branch. So those flowers have like this kind of stems hanging, and bats can just hang from there and get like a good scoop of pollen from one flower, and then just drop and fly away. That's how bats take off. They don't take off like a normal bird. They need to like they let themselves drop and then just open their wings and fly away. And the flowers of that tree are actually kind of designed to help the bats to do that. Very interesting. Very interesting tree, the sausage tree. Okay. Yeah, I was saying lots of animals would feed on the flower. Your dikers, your nyalas, your kudus will feed on the flowers. Baboons as well. Yeah. Not too sure what feeds on the fruits. Do elephants feed on the fruits?
There's bush pig apparently that will feed on them.
Which ones?
Bush pig.
Bush pigs feed on the fruits, okay. Nyalas, kudus.
Apparently black rhino.
Oh yeah? Mm. Okay. Okay. And medicinal use of that tree are also interesting. I'm not sure now if it was from the roots or from the leaves, but you can get a lot of. You can make some. Oh, hold on, I'll talk to you on the other side of that pump house. Yeah, you can make some kind of a cream for your skin. It is also believed that it is used against skin cancer. I just need to read again if it was from the fruit. Thanks, Marca. From the fruit, yeah. I wasn't too sure if it was from the roots, leaves, fruit, and it is from the fruit. And I think there was a couple of other medicinal uses behind the tree. You remember now. Of course, there is a lot of belief as well behind the tree. In Africa, it's got a lot of how can I say? Belief because of the shape of the fruit. For example, African people will think that if you've got manhood problems, let's call it like that, then if you eat the fruit, it will help you. To get rid of those manhood problems. If in a couple, if you're in African culture and you can't have babies, they will use the fruits and the flowers of that tree and do some kind of ceremonies where it will help you to maybe make you more fertile, things like that. It's got a lot of sex, beliefs. There is a lot of sex beliefs around the tree because of the flowers and because of the shape of the fruits. Also, for example, African women will believe that if they rub the sausage fruit on their breast, it will make their breast a little bit bigger. You see, a lot of beliefs like that, which is very interesting. And then they also obviously have their own beliefs about medicinal uses. I can't really remember now, but I know that they used also the flowers and fruits and the leaves to cure some certain disease in Africa. Anyway, here we go. Kigelia africana. Let's go. I like to go to Treehouse Dam in the afternoon. It's usually a lot of things happening there. This morning we had a nice herd of buff at Treehouse Dam, and some hyenas were there as well. One of the youngsters was there from Zoe's Road. Good afternoon, Cathy Monroe, and happy birthday to you, Cathy. Cathy has been with us for a long time, maybe even from the beginning, and good to still have you on board, Cathy. And yeah, happy birthday, Cathy. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire, Cathy. Hope you're having a fabulous day on your side and a fabulous Sunday. Sunday birthday, and wish you all the best from Mark, myself, and Tara. Wish you all the best from Juma Private Game Reserve. Thank you, Dia, for that, and good afternoon to you, Dia. Thanks for the info. Dia is saying that she watched a docu last night about the sausage tree, actually, and they were cutting the sausage tree fruit in half, and they were using the inside for the skin to help to protect the skin against the sun. And she was also saying that the fruit was also used for other medicinal problems like arthrose in French, which is, what is it in English? How do you say it again? Arthrist. Psoriasis. Oh, that's something else. I don't even know what is that in French. Psoriasis. It's a skin condition. All right, thanks. Psoriasis. Oh, psoriasis. How do you spell it? Yeah, it's psoriasis. Okay, yeah, I know that. Right, yeah, I know that skin problem. Psoriasis. Alright, interesting. Thanks, Dia, for that info. You're doing a bit of yoga there, Tara? Tara is sitting at the back with one leg behind her neck, and she's stretching the other one. No, she's just sitting in that yoga position. And she's She's not looking that way, she's just looking that way. So there might be a leopard there and we won't see it because Tara is looking that way.
I'm relying on you to look that way.
Oh,
Actually,
but you must let me know then.
Penny said to me that the most effective way, or that it was said that the most effective way was the driver looked left and the passenger looked right.
Oh, really, yeah?
Apparently.
So I look there and you look there?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. But I'll look both ways because I don't trust you.
Says me. Says you.
Says me.
I saw the leopard the other day.
Which one?
I saw Shavinzi.
When?
What do you mean when?
When?
What do you mean when?
When and where? I can't remember.
When? When she was in the drainage line, the squirrel was shouting.
Oh, by treehouse?
Yeah.
Yes.
You saw her? Me.
I heard her.
You didn't hear her.
I heard her
Yeah,
sawing.
You heard the squirrel.
And then you didn't see her. You said it was an Impala, and then I'm like, no, it wasn't an Impala. That's leopard, Tara. Ow! How come you got a spoon at the back there?
I had a cup of tea this morning.
Okay. That's what I want to do this afternoon. I want to try and get rid of Tara at the back, so I'll have to drive quite fast in a big hole.
Yeah, you've already tried that though.
Yeah, but I didn't do it in purpose. This afternoon I want to do it in purpose.
It always happens. I like it.
Bye, Tara. Okay. So, what's happening on the treehouse side of life? Jeeps and geese. Let's go and park on the damn road.
Hyenas are there.
Oh, did you see them?
Hyenas.
Where?
There.
Over there, okay. Hello, big boy. Mr. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Ah, the hyenas are still there, yes. Alright. Let's go around and check that side if we don't have a leopard again. Tara, you're so good at it. But you want to just have a look here if you don't see a leopard? Because you tend to see leopards in here.
Thanks for telling me. I'll keep that in mind.
Can you see the leopard over there?
No, but I see the pangolin over there.
Ah, okay. So what do you want to see? The pangolin or the leopard, guys? We've got both.
I'd rather see the Egyptian geese.
I want to see the hyenas.
No, I want to see the Egyptian geese.
Let's leave the leopard and the pangolin there, and You can see them another day. I'm not a big fan of leopards and pangolins.
No.
I'm a big fan of Egyptian geese and hyenas. Alright.
Just mind the wild dog, will you?
Oh, so sorry.
Yes.
Well, but, I thought you could have panned the camera there for the wild dog.
Yeah, we're inundated with the wild dog.
Okay. We'll come back maybe later and show you the wild dog there. There is a wild dog sleeping on the side of the road. Tara could have panned the camera, but she was just distracted, so excuse her for that. She's not very professional. Will you show our viewers the hyenas, Tara?
Yeah, I might do it.
You might. Okay. They like being around Treehouse Dam, eh? These hyenas. Hello, miss.
Are you able to go a bit further? 'Cause I think there's another one around the corner there.
Oh, is there? Okay. Afternoon, Andrew. I just got mobile a few minutes ago, and at Treehouse Dam got a couple of NPCs here. Okay, copy.
Yeah, that's good.
Is that fine? Okay. And where that one is on the right hand side, it's actually a little puddle or water hole, and that's where she's lying into now, probably to cool off a little bit. We were there this morning. There was that youngster was drinking from it. And you see, because it's not too much of a sunny day today, that's why you would find hyenas like that in an open area, and otherwise your chances to see hyenas sleeping in an open area like this during the day in summer are very slim. It's usually too hot, too sunny, and they're usually either by the den or in a drainage line in a shady spot where it's a little bit cooler. But today's there's a bit of a breeze as well, which is quite nice, and very thick cloud formation above our heads, which stops those very hot sun rays, burning sun rays. Is it? I can't see what you're filming. It's not nice. I'll monitor. Are you on that one on the right hand side? She might also be slightly isolated from flies by doing that. So it's probably also another reason why she's in that hole there. I'm saying she, could be a he. I am. Okay, Tara, did you show a close-up of the ears? Well, that I can't see. So where those ticks? Terry is asking if Let's have a look again. Good afternoon to you, Terry.
There's something there.
We're going to give you the shot again. And like I said, I can't see what Tara is filming. Our monitor is not working at the front, so I can't really.
Yeah, it is, I think.
So it sounds like there is one big tick on his ear.
There's one on this side and one on the other side.
One on this side and one on the other side. So yes, Terry.
It's
Those are
gorged itself. It's quite big. It's about this sort of
Oh
size.
wow, sure.
Yeah.
Why am I so thirsty this afternoon?
It's humid.
Huh?
It's humid.
Yeah.
Actually, there's two on this side, right next to each other, and then there's one on the other side.
So I don't know, Terry, if you can hear Tara, but she's saying there is two on this side and another one on the other side of
Back, yeah.
the back of the ear. And they did gorge, or one of them gorged himself quite a lot. It's quite a big tick. He's like a punk, this one, eh? He's got a funny hairstyle. What's up, miss? Tough life, eh? Alright, shall we leave these children be? Not doing much. Wish we could have a better look at... Maybe if I park... Maybe if I go around and I park over there, maybe we'll see this one a bit better.
I doubt it.
You doubt it. So if you doubt it, that means we will have a better view. Let's just try to drive around and see if I can park over there without
It's worth a try.
spooking him or her.
Reverse all the way around.
No.
Are you the captain of four? So you're the only one that's down in the Report. Any updates so far? Are you going to check the meeting car? Right. Do you mind if I boy a ticket that's not see up the bag for the meeting car? Thanks for
Ryan, just to let you know, I also have 2 NPCs here already at 3 hours time, huh?
Thanks, Are you going to take off to the meeting car?
I went there this morning, my Fuzzy and my Pimpan were there. I haven't been there yet this afternoon, so let me know if you go there.
Right, okay. Those medium 3 hours down, north,
What side are we of the dam?
On the western side.
Western side, Ryan, western
So I
side.
really had to think about that one.
when I cross, I'm probably going to cross up towards the cut line. It sounds like the guys had punting, moving out of little Gary, possibly up towards the cut line somewhere. They lost it and the block, it sounds like between there, old hunting and then I'll see if I can maybe relocate it.
Okay, interesting. Alright, thanks for that, Ryan. See you later, maybe.
Sorry.
Yes, it's us again. The thing is that we want to spook them. Just relax, don't be afraid. I know I'm a little bit too close for you, but I'm gonna stand there. Okay, here we go. That's kind of the best I can do for that one.
Yeah.
Which is not much, but different angle, different view. I wish we could see inside the hole, so you could see inside the
You need to go where we were this morning.
inside the water. Yeah, but I'm gonna spook that one away if I do that. Yeah. Did you smell that? I think it's one of them. Some kind of sure. Smell it again. A mix of urine and dead and rotten meat. Can you imagine the smell? It's kind of what one of them smells like. Not very nice. Okay, well, they're not doing much, so we're gonna carry on with our drive. And see what else we can find for you. Okay, don't get scared now, guys. It's okay, just relax, just relax. Just relax. I'm leaving. It's all yours now. You don't want me to leave now? Hmm? That looks like a male, eh?
Could be.
Ooh, stretching. Now hide yourself. Okay. So if you would be on foot right now, you would walk in there. You would actually have no idea that there are two hyenas there. That one you might be lucky to just see the ears sticking out. But if you look at the other one over there, by the waterhole, you wouldn't see it. But they would hear you and smell you, and before you even get as close as I am now by car, they would already They would already have run away. Okay, let's let them be. That's for me, it's okay. Good afternoon to you, Walter. Welcome on board with us. Walter is asking if hyenas could stretch their legs, scratch their ears and get rid of the ticks. Yes, they can, definitely. That's pretty much like a dog is able to scratch its ear. A hyena can do the same, but obviously if that tick is now been there for a while and maybe she doesn't seem to be bothered by it, so maybe it's not that itchy yet. When it's gonna get itchy, yes, she'll be able to remove it if she scratches her ears. Yeah. Not looking very good over there, eh? Very stormy. Big storm on the way again.
Lessons on my way in the north. Any new updates from the last 10-15?
Nothing much from me, Ryan.
Okay. That where can I do it?
Okay, sweet. Thank you. Sorry, Mark, come again? Okay. Good afternoon to you, Walter. Thank you for your email. Welcome on board. Walter says that he's never seen bony zebras in the dry season, and he wants to know how do they manage. You don't get bony zebras here.
Sorry?
You don't get bony zebras here.
Bonnie?
Yeah, I don't know what he means by bony zebras. What does he mean by angry? Oh, like bunny, like, all right, I get it now. All right. Okay. Oh, okay, now I'm getting, kind of understand better the question. So how do they manage? Okay, well, no, you would never see really bony zebras. Bony as like thin or like skinny, or yeah, bony, with bones sticking out, basically.
Oh, bony?
Yeah, bony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the Scottish for Bonnie is a good-looking lass.
Ah, is it, eh?
Yeah, good-looking Bonnie.
No, you never see zebras like that. Zebras always kind of look fat or big, or especially their stomach, and that's because of their fermentation process, the rumination process during the curd, the 4-chamber stomach that they have.
Zebras?
I know, I'm actually confusing. Sorry. Yeah, my brain is definitely fried, eh?
Yeah.
Sorry, Walter, I'm really confused this afternoon. Just thinking about too many things and put the zebras in and somewhere where they don't belong. No, they're not ruminant, and the reason why they actually do look so big or always so healthy is because of all the gas that they have in their stomach, and that's why you see that they always have that big belly. And it doesn't mean that it's really a full belly. They do need to eat more than ruminants, obviously, because they are non-ruminants. They do need, they spend more time grazing, but they also have a lot of gas in their stomach to help with the digesting process, digesting the cellulose from the vegetation. If I go that way, we're gonna lose signal, right? And even though in summer there is less nutrients around, you'll find that there is still enough plenty grass for the zebras, so and for impalas as well. That's why you don't really see them very skinny or suffering from the dry season. It's Rexon. We have Rexon in front of you. So for those of you who've been with us for a while, you probably have met Rexon. She used to work for Wilders. He used to be a presenter for Wilders.
Hello.
How's it? How's it, Rex? How are you doing? Hello, everyone. Yeah. Sorry? No, Shivambalana is over there.
No.
Okay. Can you say hello to your friend?
Blah blah blah.
Do you guys mind being on the camera for a minute, for a few seconds?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Just Rexon can say hello. Rexon used to work for Wilders.
Hey dudes, how are you? I believe all the mugs working.
Yeah. Cheers guys, enjoy your drive.
Thank
you,
bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
How's it?
Hello.
How's it, mate? How you doing?
Good.
Good, thank you. Good.
How are you?
How's your drive? Yes, good.
Currently in like northeast.
Okay.
Close to Chicago.
Okay.
Maybe we can come back.
Maybe, yeah, hopefully. Nothing much on our side. Some NPCs, but 2 hours down.
I told you that Gorillas Banyani is on.
Yeah, Rexon just told me. Yeah, on Triple M. Okay, maybe I'll go and check it out later. All right. Cheers, guys.
Enjoy.
Yeah, you too. Have a nice afternoon. Yeah. Sure you guys enjoyed seeing Rexon again, eh? For those of you who used to know him. And now who do we have? Cedric. Everyone is on that road this afternoon. How's it, Seth?
How you?
Good, and you?
Good, that's alright. Good.
How's your drive so far?
Fantastic.
Yes?
Always good.
Yes.
Gotta love it.
You're very lucky, that's why.
We all are.
Hello.
We're getting fun by that side. We'll try to take a look at good names that one.
Yeah, we've got some NPCs at your house.
Oh, okay.
Go check it out. Yeah.
Alright.
That's all so far.
Cool.
See you later.
Alright,
Ciao, ciao.
cheers,
Ciao. Okay, we need to get out of this road, otherwise we're gonna spend the whole afternoon saying hi to everyone. It's like the highway of northern Sabisen. So yeah, Walter, just sorry, I'm not sure if I did finish that question about the zebras. You see, yeah, you'll find zebras all year round, looking very healthy and big and fat, or whatever you want to say, you want to call them, and they do manage in summer to find enough vegetation, even if it looks like it's very dry grass, but it's still they get some nutrients out of it. So I hope that answers your question regarding bony zebras. You never really, if you see a bony zebras, it's not because it's a very harsh dry season, it's because it's a sick zebras. Because dry season or wet season, you'll find that zebras always look quite healthy, and like I said, that's because of their digestion mechanism, or the gas that they have in their stomach. Can't believe I've said that they were ruminants. Johnny's boat just fried my brain in a week. Oh well. So it sounds like Shibambalana was on Triple M earlier on. The problem with Triple M is we tend to lose signal over there. Ella, good afternoon to you, Ella. I hear you. 5 years and a half from Holland, and I've got something for you, Ella. From Sweden, sorry, Ella, sorry. I've got something for you if you give me 1 minute. Don't look so worried, Tara. Okay, not supposed to do that, but just for you, Ella will do it now. So a little bit of road. Ella wants to see a baby animal. Doesn't matter which kind of animal, but she wants to see a baby. And I've got a baby right here for you, Ellie. If you stand by for me for just a few seconds, so I can park the vehicle nicely. And then Tara's gonna swing the camera to the right and she's gonna show you Bambi. Hello, little Bambi. Here we go, Ellie, just for you. You are 5 years and a half, and this little one there that you see with his mother is probably only a few days old, maybe a week. Couple of weeks? Oh, it's even a few hours. Wow, okay. Even a few hours, maybe a day. So that's like, you wanted a baby, can't do more baby than that. And then if you stay with us, after Bambi, I will try and show you a baby hyena. We'll go to the hyena den, and we will spend a bit of time with a hyena baby over there, called Teddy. He's a few months old. and hopefully he will be there and in a good mood, playful mood, and then you can say that this afternoon you saw a baby Impala and a baby Hyena. Yeah, they can see that's very new baby. It's still like learning how to walk around, and also she's by herself. Is it also why you would say it's quite new baby, yeah? Because she hasn't joined the.
Baby is very unstable.
It's very unstable, and she hasn't joined the herd yet. Yeah. Yeah. You see, when they give birth, the impalas usually stay in a big herd, and when it's time to give birth, they usually isolate themselves and from the herd to give birth, and then they'll spend a day, sometimes 2 days, away from the herd, just with the baby, so that the baby can get used to the smell of the mom, and so that, yeah, it basically creates a strong, very strong bond between the baby and the mom. And then after a couple of days, she will join the herd again, and then a baby, because in the herd there will be other babies and a lot of other females, but because they spend 2 days, a day or two together, then they will not lose each other. They will always be able to find each other again in the herd. Look how cute it is. Still very unstable. Brand new baby. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that, Ellie. And try and stay with us. Ella? Is it Ella? Sorry, okay. I don't know why I thought it was Ellie. Ella. Let's try and stay with us, Ella. I'm gonna make my way now. It's the good time to start heading towards the Hyena den. From my experience, I know they're usually active around between 5:30 and 6. So by the time we get there, we'll probably be around 5:30, and hopefully they'll be there and playing around. And just repeat that just the end part about the baby. Alright, and we've got Shannon on board this afternoon. My Shannon, my Shanimal, my girlfriend, who works in the lodge next door, and because it's my last drive, she managed to log in this afternoon. She doesn't really have fast internet where she is, but sometimes she does manage to log in and she can watch a little bit of the drive. So, hello baby. Thank you for being on board with us. And for those of you who don't know Shannon is working in the lodge next door, and sometimes she does spend a bit of time in the chat room as well, and says a quick hello in the chat room. We call her Shanimal, and Shan is asking, she wants to know if Ella would like to see a baby Shanimal. When people ask me what is my favorite animal, I should say it's my Shanimal. My Shanimal. It's funny, I don't really, I was telling Tara earlier on, I don't really realize that it's my last drive. It's kind of, I don't know, doesn't feel like it is the last drive, which is a good thing in a way. Actually go that way for change instead of going all the way around. Good afternoon, Shirley. Welcome on board. Hope you're enjoying the drive with us. Shelly. Good afternoon to you. Shelly is asking if if the mother of a baby impala gets killed, will the rest of the herd take care of that baby impala? I don't think so. It will unfortunately, it won't be taken care of, and if it is a very young baby, there are very good chances that unfortunately it will fall prey for hyenas or leopards, any kind of predators around. If it's almost a fully grown impala baby, then it might make it if it is lucky on its own. But otherwise, a baby like you just saw now, if something would have to happen to that mother, that baby will not survive. It will die from starvation. We won't be able to feed, and it would also fall prey to a leopard or to a hyena, to a lion, to any kind of predators which would be in the Serenity, in the area at this time. It is the sad side of nature. Survival of the fittest. Want to have a look at the orchid quickly? I don't know if you guys have been. Did you stop at the orchid?
Yeah.
A few times? Okay. It's nice to keep an eye on that beautiful orchid up there. Sorry, Mark, you go again? And that's from? Kay. Good afternoon to you, Kay. Kay is asking if the rest of the Impala herd would be quite close from that female and their baby. Yeah, they're usually not too far. A few hundred meters away. She doesn't go like far in the bush and in the thicket, or she's just a few hundred meters away, I would say, usually from the big herd. And she kind of probably keeps also an eye or an ear out on them just to make sure that where they're going, what they're doing, so that she also doesn't get lost, so that when she wants to rejoin the herd, she doesn't know anymore where they are. And it's usually only for a day, you know. In the course of a day, the rest of the herd will not cover huge distances, so they will always be pretty close. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's go and check out our friends. The song?
Yeah.
Mm.
Got it going round in my head.
Yeah, she's chosen the right song for the clip,
Yeah.
for the video. Welcome back, Rule. Good afternoon to you again. It's a good question. I actually don't know. Rule is asking if the glands at the bottom of the Impala legs, of the Impala babies, I mean, that you saw. I don't know if you guys saw, but they have those what you call metatarsal glands at the bottom of their legs, Impalas. And Rule wants to know if those glands are already working for the baby Impala we saw. Might be a bit too young for those glands to be working, right? For those metatarsal glands. I'm not too sure either. Rules. Tara is not too sure either if it would be working already at that age. Oh. Welcome. They're still there though. Can you see them? Let's have a close up of those birds. So, not too sure. That's quite a good question. Might be a little bit too young for those glands to be working, but they will definitely be working pretty soon because it's an important gland for the Impalas, and they basically if you don't know what are those glands used for. It's when they run away in the bush, they basically, Impalas kind of explode in the vegetation. The herd will explode and each Impalas will kind of run in different directions, and that's kind of to confuse whatever predators is trying to hunt them down. And those metatarsal glands are basically, when you see them doing those amazing jumps, they can sometimes jump up to like 2 meters, even more. Like 2 meters high and 6-7 meters in length, sometimes quite impressive jumps they can do. Then you see that they actually kind of stretch their back legs, all right? And when they stretch their back legs, that kind of press on those metatarsal glands, and they release some kind of what's the word? smell, not a smell, but like what do they release? What would you call that?
Chemical.
Like a chemical. Thank you. And they will release a chemical that will be then deposited on the grass or wherever, and that chemical will then help the rest of the herd. Pheromones, yeah, thanks Mark. That will help the rest of the herd to basically find each other again. So it's quite an important gland in that sense. When they spread out, when they explode in the vegetation, then they will just use that metatarsal gland to deposit that pheromone, and then once the situation is over, the predator situation is over, whatever, then they will just be able to find each other again by following or smelling that pheromone in the grass. So be standing by.
Sorry man, where are you gonna go?
Slowly heading towards the Piscicaya.
Right, I'm behind you. I'm gonna go down the road and then all the way up towards Impala, Sandy Patch. Come back towards Impala Plain.
Alright, copy you, and yeah, I'll let you know if the Piscicaya is active when I get there.
Okay.
So my point was for you, Rules, to say it is going to be quite important for that baby impala to have these glands working. So they could already be working. Can't give you not 100% sure about that, but what I'm sure is these glands are going to have to be working very soon, because when they join the herd again, they will these glands will need to be working. So if they're not working yet, then in a few days I'm sure they will be working. So let's see, is there anybody home today? Like there's anyone here, unfortunately. It's a pity. Shall we just stop here for a few seconds and listen? Maybe the fact that we stopped, it will come out of the den as well, out of curiosity. Teddy, come on and say goodbye to me. Still have tomorrow though. Can still say goodbye to him tomorrow. Be on camera. Okay, alright, let's drive around, maybe they're on the other side, who knows. Maybe it's slightly too early, what is it, 5:30? It's usually the good time though. They're usually pretty active around that time. But they might be gone on a mission somewhere. Station's MPC car is not active. I repeat, it's not active. I'm leaving the lock. Well, hopefully tomorrow, otherwise we'll see, maybe a little bit later, between 6 and 7, we can always try and come back and have another look at it. Alejandro from Brazil. Hi Alejandro, welcome on board. I think Alejandro must be a new viewer. I haven't heard from you before, Alejandro. But anyway, wants to know if hyenas can be domesticated. Not really. I've seen countries in Africa where they do have hyenas kind of domesticated on a leash, you know, and they use them as a kind of security dogs, or how would you say, to intimidate basically. So they've seen that documentary in Cameroon where it's usually also like some kind of mafia people or people in dealing drugs and things like that, have a hyena on a leash to basically feel a bit safer. But it's not something that I would recommend to do or to try. They are very wild animals, and well, I wouldn't recommend to try and domesticate. I wouldn't recommend to try and domesticate any kind of animal anyway in general, any wild animals. They're wild, they're supposed to be wild, and once you domesticate them, it might be fun for a while until one day an accident happens because their natural instinct takes over. You must always remember that it's a wild animal, and even though you think it's domesticated, one day it might turn on you and bite you or hurt you or anything. So I wouldn't try it, and I wouldn't recommend trying it, Alejandro. There are not too many people who have tried anyway. I think it's only these guys in Cameroon have done it, and even though they are kind of domesticated, they still wear like I don't know, you would call it in English, but like that thing you put around around the dog's mouth to basically keep it closed at all time. A muzzle, yeah, muzzle, muselière in French, muzzle, and actually reminds me, I don't know, je sais pas si on a Véronique et Muriel en safari avec nous cet après-midi. I just want to say a quick hello in French, if we have a few French viewers. And they unfortunately don't speak English, so they kind of like when I just speak French a little bit. Juste pour vous dire bonjour, et je ne peux pas parler trop en français, vous savez que la plupart des gens qui nous regardent sont d'origine anglaise ou américaine. Mais Muriel et Véronique, merci pour vos messages sur Facebook, ça m'a fait très plaisir. Et je vais passer la question à Marc. Demain, Marc sera je crois que c'est Marc qui conduit demain et je vais être en caméra avec lui. Donc je lui ferai passer la question que vous m'avez posée concernant les plantes. Faut que je la relise, je l'ai plus en tête. En fait, j'aimerais lui poser maintenant, mais je me rappelle plus de la question. Enfin bref, merci pour vos messages. Je suis content que vous ayez bien aimé les safaris ces derniers temps. Et je sais qu'il y a des gens aussi dans le sud de la France qui se connectent de temps en temps et qui regardent. Et merci aussi à vous pour votre soutien. Et c'est pas la fin du monde. On continue. La vie avance, la vie continue. On va avancer et on verra où on rebondit et on vous tiendra au courant sur nos profils sur Facebook de ce qu'on fait et de là où on va travailler, etc. Voilà. Et merci pour tout. Hold on, Mark, you're breaking up a lot, sorry. I'm not copying you at all. Can't believe how much water I drank this afternoon. I don't even feel like hot or sweating or anything, but I'm just thirsty and I can't stop myself from drinking water every like 10 minutes. Naturally, still a lot of eating. But try, maybe I'll understand. Okay. Oh yes, 100%. Bonjour Isabelle, bienvenue à bord. Welcome to Isabelle in south of France. And Isabelle wants to know if giraffes have predators. Yes, they do. Your lions will prey on the giraffe, Isabelle. You'll find, I was talking about that the other day, you'll find in Kruger actually it's quite a common thing, or it's been seen a few times, that lions tend to push giraffe towards the tar roads, so that when the giraffe run and has to cross the tar road in Kruger National Park, there are a few tar roads there and a lot of gravel roads, but also a few tar roads. The tar roads being quite slippery when the giraffe arrives on the tar road, and especially if it's been raining the day before, or if it is raining at that moment, and it's even more slippery, and they would tend to like lose balance or slip and fall on the ground, and either on the road or just on the other side of the road, and then lions would arrive and put the giraffe down, kill it off. So that's been seen. I have personally seen a lot of lions or a lot of lion kills, or giraffe kills with lions in Kruger, next to the roads. It's not a common thing like you see it. You've got very good chances to see it if you go to Kruger, but I mean you've got some chances to see it, and it is nice because it's just next to the road. The problem with Kruger is that you can't go off road, otherwise it would be a mess. You can imagine there are millions of tourists per year. So it would be a mess if everyone could go off-road. So you have to stick to the road. And with the lions doing this, tending to kill giraffes next to the road, it gives you good opportunity or good sightings of a giraffe kill with lions feeding on it, very close to the road. The problem is you'll have a lot of cars around. You'll have to make your way through a lot of cars, find a nice spot, and enjoy the sighting. But so yeah, here we go. Isabelle, your lions will prey on giraffe. That happens. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's too big for leopards. It's too big for wild dogs. So you find that your only predators capable of putting down a giraffe, and that can be not like big bull giraffe. That might be difficult, but I mean the ones I've seen in Kruger, the giraffe kills I've seen in Kruger were definitely adult giraffe. Can't remember if it was male or females, but like adult and decent sized giraffe. So yeah, here we go. I'm actually not too sure because I couldn't really see. Would be Joanne. Good afternoon to you, Joanne. Which beater was that we were filming earlier on, Ta?
European.
Was that the European? Okay. Couldn't see with colors, and it's really not a nice day today for bird watching. So it was a European beater, Joanne.
European like me.
What you saying there at the back?
European European like me.
They like you. European like Tara, yeah. Tara is also a migrant. Oh, it's a one-horn Impala. I know you. Can't see. Sorry. One horn Impala. Wonder what happened to his horn.
A unicorn.
Sorry?
A unicorn.
A unicorn, yes. Who said unicorns don't exist? Here we go, we've got the proof. They do exist. Okay. Let's cruise. Marianne. Good afternoon to you, Marianne, in the Netherlands. Welcome on board. Marianne is asking if a group of hyenas would usually stay together all the time, or would they split and then, or split at the group would split at the later stage. Now you'll find that the hyenas usually stay together in packs. If they split, it might be the female might leave the pack to just find herself a den to give birth and raise their cubs or pups. I still don't know if you would say pups or cubs for hyenas. It's quite confusing. And then once they've grown up again, or once they're mature enough and are getting quite independent, then she will rejoin the pack. So yeah. It's not really like you see your lions would split sometimes, and you find 2 or 3 lions that side and then 2 or 3 over there. Or hyenas don't really. They might split for some reasons, but most of the time they'll be kind of together, not too far from each other. Hello, Tiger Boys. That's fine, yeah? Look at that oxpecker. Must be quite annoying. Isn't he my perfect buffalo from this morning? From 3 hours down.
Who?
This one.
Me?
This one, you're filming.
Oh.
Not
Yeah,
you. How could you be my perfect buffalo? That's not really a compliment,
have
Sarah.
I seen you a perfect buffalo? Oh dear.
He's getting annoyed with that oxpecker now. But
I think it could be it.
it could be. He looks like a perfect buffalo. If it's not him, that's another perfect buffalo face. Like very symmetrical horns, nice eyes. Most buffaloes, when you look at their eyes, they usually have like those kind of weird eyes and I don't know, like always like kind of tired and swollen eyes. I don't know how to explain. And this one has got some beautiful eyes for a buffalo. Don't you think, Tara?
Yes,
Showing the cat. You can see how they're also sitting, lying down. That's also a kind of a strategy to cover different angles to make sure that there is no predator coming at them. So the one at the back is looking in that direction, and the one in the front is looking in the other way. And that's just to basically cover more angles and make sure there is no predator stalking them or trying to come and hunt them. Meow, 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 meow. Alright, next one. Hold on, it's coming, here we go. Meow, meow, meow. I love my life. Meow, meow. Showing the cat. It's actually interesting. As you can see, she's got that new one now in his mouth. So let's see. He's gonna chew it. He's gonna swallow it, and then I'm gonna wait for the next ball to come up. He swallowed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. That's the next one, the new one. But it's not as nice. It's nice to do this with giraffe because they've got such a long neck. You can actually see the ball coming up from the stomach all the way up into the mouth, so that they can chew the cud and then swallow again. And then you wait for a few seconds, and you just see that tennis ball rolling up along their neck in the mouth, and then they chew the cud and chew and chew and chew and swallow, and then a few seconds later, next one.
On the oxpeckers at the moment.
Sorry?
It's on the oxpeckers at the moment.
Are you on the oxpeckers? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about, do you have a lingua there?
Well, sorry man, I tried to get hold of you earlier. I've got Hyena on Impala and Leopard, north of Impala Plains.
Okay, copy. I'll try to make my way there. Do you know where that is?
Impala Road, yeah.
Okay.
By Impala Plains.
Do we have good signal there?
Not always. But if we've got a lot of cloud cover, we might.
Well, let's see. We're gonna try. It would be nice to see Shivambalana. What do you guys think? Wouldn't you like to see Shivambalana? Ryan, come in. Ryan, come in. Yeah, tell me, how many movers do you have on the log there?
It's just myself, eh? Henry's making his way, and then just you. Once I get in, I'm going to make space. He's just laying, watching squirrels. He was eating one earlier.
Oh, sure. Oh, wow. Alright. I'm at Leopard at the moment, so I'm making my way there. I'll be there ASAP.
Okay.
Quickest way would be that way, huh? Oh, turn around? Okay. Alright, let's turn around. Quite a pretty time if you want to get that on camera quickly. It's pretty.
There.
Sorry?
So you can stop there. And reversing.
It's pretty. Just for a few seconds. I don't want to spend too much time. I don't want to do the same mistake as this morning. We took too much time to get to where Induna was, and when we got there he was gone. And I don't want to miss Shivambalana now the same way. Just a quick glimpse of a beautiful African sunset. Beautiful colors.
When you book away, I am maybe you might let me pull out and you can come take my spot.
Okay.
We're good? Okay. So Ryan was saying that Shivambalana is busy checking out some squirrels, and when you arrived, he was actually eating one. So he managed to catch a squirrel, which is good. Not easy to get, to catch.
Said Impala Road rather than Impala Plains.
He said on Impala Road, yeah.
Out of Shivambalana. Down in Impala Plains Road.
Impala Plains Road.
Impala Plains itself. Sebastian making his way.
Shall I take Rebecca's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take Rebecca straight and then take you straight onto
Okay.
the plains and just turn north. I should just find out which side of Impala Road. Just find out from him if it's closer to the plains or whether it's closer to Nocturnal access.
Ryan, come in.
Yeah.
Tell me, what side are you on Impala Plains? Are you on more on the plain side or which side?
No, you need to go north.
North.
Up towards the power line.
Okay, copy. Thank you.
Maybe
Henry.
Huh?
then take go straight onto Nocturnal access.
So we don't take Rebecca.
Rather go straight through
Via tele access. Okay.
towards the power line.
I hope we'll have signal there, guys. Let's cross fingers. All right, Mark, come again with that question about buffalo. I didn't understand it. Please. Oh, all right. Okay, Joe. Good afternoon to you, Jojo. Wanting to know if all buffalo ears are. Oh, it's Miss Mac. Sorry, not Jojo. Miss Mac. Sorry. Good afternoon to you, Miss Mac. Wanting to know if all buffalo ears are looking. Sorry.
I think it's 6 and 1/2 is the other.
Sorry.
I think it's 6 and 1/2 is the other.
Yeah.
Either either or.
Wanting to know if all buffalo ears look like that, kind of toned up. I don't know what the right word is. Yeah, most of them do. That's why from walking in through the vegetation, they've got quite long hanging ears. I don't think they're born like that. When they're born, their ears are not like that. It's just through growing up and through walking through vegetation and thorny bushes and things like that they just get just tend to torn apart the ears. So yeah, most of them will look like that. Miss Mac. Alright, welcome back everyone. I think you might have lost us because of Wirecast. Wirecast just crashed. So that's wire crashed. But yeah, should all be good now. Miss Chris, good afternoon to you. Good evening, actually. And welcome on board, Miss Chris. Asking about that Impala, that unicorn we saw, if it will grow in time. No, it won't. It's gonna stay like that for now. Once it got broken off, it will not grow back again. So he's gonna be a unicorn for the rest of his life. Julie, welcome back, Julie. Julie C, asking if it is a guinea-fowl feather hat on my hat. Yeah, it is. Well, guinea-fowl and a few other kind of exotic feathers, painted kind of feathers. But that small one, yes, it is. It is. I used to have a long one, or quite a big one there, but it looks like it's gone now. I must have flown away with the wind. I used to have a big guinea-fowl feathers here, but here it's that one that you see here, black and white. Yeah, it is a guinea-fowl feather. My lucky charm, one of my lucky charms. And their name again? Trish. And a happy birthday to Trish Paten. Lots of birthdays today. Trish Paten, long time viewer, been with us for probably a good 3 years and a half now. Happy birthday, Trish.
Happy birthday, Trish.
Joyeux anniversaire to you, and hope you're having a fantastic day. And got an email from your husband, Steve, letting us know about how special today is, because it's your 50th birthday. So well done, and all our wishes, all our best wishes from here, from Juma, from Mark, myself, and Tara. All our best wishes to you, Trish. Sorry. I was looking at those Impalas there, looking at the babies. Forgot. must be somewhere around there, eh?
Yeah,
He said,
it's like close to the power lines.
yeah, he said close to the power line, yeah. I don't know if
It might be the other side of it.
I don't know if Henry's is already on the lock. I think Ryan has left and is doing sunset drinks now somewhere. Henry's might be there. Let's see.
I think that I see them right on the other side.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh wow, look at that bird there.
Just mind your head. Mind your head.
Okay. What's that again? Red crested coran? Black crested coran? No.
Black belly busted.
Black belly busted. I always get confused with these ones. Oh! Did you guys hear that? Anyways, yes, I'm almost there. Show info, I've got very bad radio comms here, just give me 2 minutes, I'll be there with you. Do it again? Alright, cool. Black bellied,
Busted.
busted. You gonna do it? Oh, I said he was going to do it.
Oh. Again?
Nice one, Ta. This one was nice. It's quite dark, Ta.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to.
There you go. I love it. This is the funniest bird call ever. This is really funny. I'm sure you guys heard that very well. Okay, let's go. I think Henry is waiting for me, or I don't know what he was trying to tell me on the radio. So let's cruise.
Yeah.
so, yeah.
So I thought there might be a national team.
Oh, you think? Henry is coming? Richard comes are so bad, I can't hear him.
Let's ask him to go again.
What I'm getting is a...
Maybe ask Mark to see if the radio.
Mark, can you try and see if you can copy Henry's better?
There.
I can hear. Yeah. How did it go? Yeah. Okay, thanks, Mark. Can you up the gain a little bit? Okay, thanks, Mark. Copy that. Just give me a sec. There he is. It's him right in front of us. Sorry for those handheld, very bad. Couldn't copy you. Okay, let's find out. Stay with him. Cheers. Sure. You look even bigger than a week ago when I left you. It's quite big, eh?
Probably all the squirrels he's eating.
How was that squirrel, Shibambalana? Good. Good meal. I'm glad you caught one. That means you're quite a good hunter. But I'll see in the Netherlands. Thank you for the info. Giving me the name in French of the black-bellied bustard, which is Outarde à ventre noir. And yeah, the bustards or the corans in French are your outarde. And I remember saying the outarde canepetière. Outarde canepetière in France, but I don't know what is that in English. You might not even get it here in South Africa. It might just be a species of bustard that you only get in France. But the black-bellied is, yeah, it's your outarde à ventre noir. If you have any French viewers, You like that sound, Anta?
Try something.
Eh?
Try something.
What do you want to try? You're looking straight at me, my boy. Hmm? Oh, you're looking at Tara now. And back at me. When I was in Johannesburg doing that 3D editing for Wild Earth, I came upon some odd footage of Kirula and the Cubs when kind of almost the first times we used to see them on Impala plains or on Gary Main, and sure, yeah, it reminded me how tiny they were and look how big he is now already. That's incredible. This is incredible. I saw you like tiny, like that big. I saw you. And look at you now. You could, okay, you not could. You can actually eat me now. So unfair.
East of the Gallagher shortcut junction with Buffalo. So on the Makulu and Lela, if I'm past the Gallagher before Brookstein, what I'm going to do is it okay if I go Gallagher shortcut to the boundary and then go east? Yeah, positive. That's where you can come up. Or you can come up from Pennybank, not up the from that Gala. Oh, you're going to follow the Booger again? Yeah, I want to keep up stopping for Booger because I didn't spend my time looking for someone. Just for otherwise I would just, are you done now? Or I can take you there. I'm done. I was going to follow you there, but it's up to you. If you want to even for Booger, it's fine. I'm going to head that side till I'm on Bella 90s going towards. I was going to do Zoe's and then Gallagher shortcut boundary and then head east. So I'm just going to confirm one more time. Boundary, Gallagher shortcut, east, first cover, just after the cover, north, on the Makulu and Lela with the slash down and Lela.
Yeah, sorry, I read you lots of talking there. Anyway, if we have any new viewers, I would like to introduce you to Shivambalana, which means emerald spotted dove, emerald wood spotted dove in Shangan. And this is one of Kerula's cub. Kerula's got two cubs at the moment, a boy and a girl, and that's the boy. The boy is Shivambalana, and Shivinzi is the little girl, and we don't know where she is right now. She's probably not too far from here, but they do tend to now be kind of almost apart from each other. When Kerula's gone hunting, she leaves them behind, and they kind of they used to be together, but now Shivinzi and probably him as well tend to be a bit more inquisitive and more brave, and they kind of cover larger distances while Kerula is away hunting. So he might be here and Shivinzi could be quite far from here. Not too far, but a little bit of a distance. Or she might just be somewhere behind that termite mound over there and we just don't know. It's difficult to say. But yeah, Kerula must be gone. She's probably hunting somewhere. And once she will have killed something, she will save the kill somewhere up a tree, and then she'll come this way to get them. And pretty soon they should be able to start killing their own prey, getting their own food. He's already apparently was eating a squirrel earlier on. And they are pretty much a year old now. Pretty much a year old. Well, I'm so glad I have a leopard on my last drive. Makes me really happy. He's looking straight at you, Ta. Anyway, you can brighten up that picture a bit more, or you...
That's it. I'm all
Okay, so then I'm gonna have to use the spotlight soon. It's getting dark. Yes, without can put chair, yes. Ah, nice. Okay, thanks, RC again. RC letting me know about the... I said that in France I used to see some without can put chair, which is in English, thanks to RC, it's little bustard, and they occur only in Europe and where? East Asia. Central Asia. Okay, thanks. Southern Europe and Central Asia for the little bustard. You don't get them here, but yeah, it's a very pretty bird as well. Pretty bustard. Used to see them quite often in France when I used to study there. Without can put chair. Thanks, RC. Can't believe I drank. How big is that? 2 liters? No, it can't be 2 liters. A liter and a half. Drank a liter and a half of water this afternoon. Yeah, I'm on it. Okay, I don't have a monitor, so you must tell me if that's better. Or Mark. Let me try and put it there. Sorry, Shivan.
Oh, shame. I'm very big sigh.
How's that?
Yeah.
Cool. Sure, I completely forgot that question now. Mark, if you can just resend me that question, please. Mark, do you copy me? Okay. So yeah, I was not talking to the mic, that's why. Can you just resend me that last question? I forgot what it was. Elma in the Netherlands. Elma, good afternoon, good evening to you, Elma. Elma wants to know if how do we name the leopards and who names them. The general rule is kind of like the person who sees the leopard first, the baby leopard, like as a cub, wouldn't usually be the one who's got the right to name or give it a name, but that can change depending on where and when the leopard was seen and by whom it was seen. And I mean, Shivambalana and Shivinzi were named by basically kind of teamwork between us at Juma TV and Juma Guides as well. So we had a few names, and they were also thinking about a few names. So we had a quick meeting, and Mark went there to represent Juma TV, and the names that we had in mind were not really working in Shangan, and so Mark came up with the idea of trying to see what would be emerald wood and spotted dove in Shangan. And why that name, Elma? It's because of he's a very shy leopard. He was a very shy cub. He's not too shy anymore. I think he's more habituated and more used to us now. But when he was a cub, he used to be very shy compared to his sister. And we wanted to call him something in Shangan, like shy or timid. And I can't remember what it was in Shangan, but basically a lot of people were saying we can't use that name because sometimes people on the radio use that word in Shangan to say I've got a shy leopard here, or a shy lion, or shy whatever, and then people will get confused and think we're talking about that leopard. So, and emerald spotted doves are also kind of shy doves, and very shy doves, and so that's why we thought, okay, let's see what would that be in Shangan, and Shivambalana, and decided to keep that. And Shivinzi on the other side, his sister is Shivinzi means the brave one. Means the brave one. She's braver. She's more inquisitive. We're pretty sure she'll be independent before him. He's a bit of a mama's boy, this one. So that's how we name them, kind of like looking at their behavior, or if they have a special feature, or if what happened when they were born, and things like that. Basically, we try to and that's why usually you also don't name them too young. You name them when they are probably when they are 4, even 5 months old. So even older than that.
A year and a half usually.
Oh, okay. So we named these two a bit early then.
Yeah, we got special allowance.
We got a special allowance to name Shivinzi and Shivambalana a little bit early, but usually, Tara was saying usually you have to wait for like when they're a year and a half old, because then they're fully grown and their characters are fully developed. Because if you look at Shivambalana now, like I was saying, he used to be a very shy cub, but now he might turn into being a very relaxed leopard around us, and he might turn more inquisitive or brave than Chivinzi in a few months. We don't know. So then he's gonna have a name which won't really fit his personality. But for a lot of reasons, we had to give them a name. We had a special allowance to give them a name a bit early. And yeah, usually, like I said, yeah, the person who would name them would be the first person who saw them. And I can't remember who was the first person who saw Chivinzi and Shivambalana. But he wasn't around when it was time to give them a name, so that's why we decided, okay, because Keula's got their territory on Juma's property and cubs are going to spend a lot of time on Juma, then it should be Juma guides and us to try and come up with a name. And that's what we did. Mishu and Induna previously were named by, well, I think Induna was named by Rexon, who you saw earlier on. He used to work here, he was a presenter, he's now working for a neighboring lodge as a guide. And I'm not too sure who named Mishu, eh? Was it also Rexon? Okay, so Rexon named both of them, Induna and Mishu. Petra, good evening to you, Petra in the Netherlands. Lots of viewers from Netherlands today. It's really nice. But good evening to you, Petra. And Petra is asking if the Sabi Sand is a nice, it's like a leopard capital, because they're so habituated to cars and to humans. Yes, it is. We have a lot of leopards here in the Sabi Sand, Petra, and almost kind of like not an overpopulation of leopards, but it is one of those places. It is one of the places in Africa where you can be almost 100% guaranteed that you'll see a leopard if you stay here for like a couple of days or 3 days. There are lots of them, and yes, they are. You can see how relaxed they are around vehicles. They are very habituated. Some of them are a little bit more shy than others. Keula is a very habituated leopard. You can get quite close to Keula, and you can. She really doesn't mind vehicles around, and obviously she's brought Induna and Mishu the same way, and Chivinzi and Shivambalana the same way as well. So Induna and Mishu are also quite used to vehicles. Bit less than Keula, but that might be because they're males. And Chivinzi and Shivambalana, you can see him now. He's also like, he's like 15 meters away, 20 meters away from us, and he really doesn't mind us at all. He's sleeping. He trusts us. There's no issue there. He doesn't feel insecure or in danger when we're around, and that's good. And that's because we've been they've been lodges and safaris in the Sabi Sand for many years now, and through good guiding, good animal approach, then all these leopards just slowly but surely got very habituated to vehicles. So there is a place where you want to go to see leopards, yeah, I'll definitely recommend the Sabi-San Game Reserve. And in the northern part, I think it's got better leopards, more bigger leopard density than the south of the reserve. Okay, it doesn't seem like he's doing much, so we're gonna let him be, and I think we've got probably like 10-15 minutes left, so we're gonna keep going with our safari. It's gonna be a night drive now, so worth driving around with the spotlight, see if we can find you some nocturnal animals now. Maybe some bush babies or white-tailed mongoose, a pangolin maybe. Okay, goodbye Shivambalana, see you tomorrow maybe. Careful of you. In the face by the tree. question in Shivambalana, same rock. Sumak, sorry, was saying? Oh, are you leaving, Sue? Okay. Saying goodbye. Okay, goodbye, Sue. Have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on camera tomorrow. Hold on, Mark. You're breaking up quite a lot. Let's try that in a couple of minutes again. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Hmm?
Because I'm mad.
Because you're mad. You are mad. Can't believe I haven't seen my pangolin. Still got 10 minutes to see my pangolin.
There.
Where? Oh, there. Oh, yeah, I can't stop now though. Oh, but at least I saw one. Sorry guys, don't have time to show it to you. There, in the tree. What shutter speed are you on?
The lowest I can go.
Lowest you can go, huh?
We don't have light from the monitor anymore, that's why it's looking darker.
Yeah, she says it's also because we don't have light from the monitor anymore, so that's why it's looking a bit darker. She's not.
Unless we go psychedelic.
Yeah, you can try again that question. Heather in Canada. Good evening to you, Heather. And Heather wants to know if the big cats, have any predator to worry about. Yes, kind of. There are predators preying on predators, if that makes sense. Sorry, MPs. You'll find that your lion lions, for example, will prey on your hyenas. They are kind of eternal enemies, leopards and lions and hyenas. But also, I mean, if lions find leopard cubs, it will try and kill leopard cubs. If hyenas find lion cubs, they will try and kill lion cubs. Hyenas will even sometimes fight against lioness. A lonely or alone lioness, sick or old, they might go and fight it and kill it, but they won't try with lions, with males though. But they know they don't stand a chance with big male lions. But big male lions would definitely try and kill hyenas, that's for sure. So yeah, they have to worry about other predators, especially for their cubs. Huh? It's a little bit safer when they're adults, but for the cubs, they must be careful, and they must always play it safe. And that's why you find that your leopards always try to hide the cubs and move the den even from places to places to make sure that no predator will find the cubs, because she knows that if hyenas smell or knows that there are cubs somewhere in the den, they will try and go and find the cubs and kill them and eat them. And same for the lions. But you won't have like a predator which is like specialized, let's say, on other predators. It's not like that. It's just every predator is an opportunist. They're all opportunists, and if they find cubs of another species, even though it's predators' cubs, it doesn't matter. It's an opportunity to get a meal, and they'll kill those cubs to feed on them. That's sad. As I was saying earlier, it's not the nice side of nature, but that's what happens in the wild. Laurie, good evening to you, Laurie, in Georgia. Welcome on board. I kind of agree with you, Laurie. And Laurie is basically wondering if these two, Shivinzi and Shivambalana, or well, let's put it that way, if Induna and Mishu didn't used to spend more time together compared to Shivinzi and Shivambalana. She's got the feeling that Shivinzi and Shivambalana don't hang around too much together anymore. Compared to Induna and Mishu. And I kind of agree, even though I wasn't really Induna and Mishu, all those interactions you had were almost just before I arrived. When I arrived, they were starting to split up and getting independent, and Kerula was trying to force them to become independent. So I did miss a lot of Induna and Mishu interaction, but I've seen diaries, I've heard stories. And I think what's happening is the fact that these two are boy, male and female, boy and girl, and that might be why they don't hang around together too much. You know, Induna and Mishu, as you know, were two boys, two brothers, so that could be an explanation, or it could just be also the characters. Maybe they just very different characters and they just don't go along. But we've seen very nice interactions of both of them playing and teasing their mom and things like that. But yeah, I think the fact that he's a boy and she's a girl kind of makes them a little bit different and not willing to spend as much time as if they would be from the same sex. But that's what I think. Let's see. recently when we've seen them, we've seen them far apart from each other. When Keula goes hunting, he's there and she's I don't know where, or vice versa, and then they rejoin again when they're on a kill, and even there, like, it's not as many interaction as before, but that's also maybe because they're growing up now and slowly, not independent yet, but they're slowly starting to get there. So, but that's definitely, you've got a good feeling though, Laurie. It's not just you. It is true that they seem to be a little bit less, or they seem to interact with each other less than in Dunamishu used to. Okay, thank you. So some miles in there. Probably push baby quite far though. We'll not get him on camera. He's far into the thicket. Little bush baby. Alright folks, unfortunately it is once again time to say goodbye, and this is quite a goodbye actually. This is quite a goodbye. It is, I said it was the last time I would be presenting my last drive with you, but I mean I had an awesome drive. It's just been actually 3 quick hours, nice hyenas, nice leopard at the end, good love with Tara and Mark, good love with you guys on the other side of the screen, and it's just been another great afternoon, and actually I would say it's been a great year and a half for me. I didn't talk too much about it this afternoon like I did this morning. This morning I did give a bit of details on how I arrived, how I started, what I've been doing, and how I got where I am now, and everything. And the message was that basically for a year and a half it's been just a great year and a half. A lot of good sightings, a lot of good moments, a lot of good memories. Difficult to say which one is my favorite even, because there's so many of them. Some good love. A lot of up and downs, and more ups than downs, and just it's been fantastic folks. And I will end up with a quote from Brian and Terry that Mark forwarded to me via the radio, and I like it a lot. And it's a quote saying, don't cry because it stopped, but smile because it happened. And I think it's a nice way for me to end up this drive and end up what I've been doing with you, and all the camera work I've been doing for you, and all the editing and all the presenting. It's been a very great experience for me, and that's thanks to you guys over there on the other side of the screen, and all your support and all your encouragement and your questions to make me want to learn more and study more, and it's just been fantastic. In 3 months my knowledge about the wildlife, and with Tara's and Mark's help, it's improved a lot, and it is a pity that we have to stop now. I mean, if we could keep doing it for another 6 months, imagine the kind of knowledge I would have, and it's just nice to be doing it with you and learning as we go along, and we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for you there, for your support and everything. So a big thank you for me, and I'll be on camera tomorrow morning. Mark will be presenting, and Tara will be directing. So tomorrow night I can still jump again quickly behind the camera when Mark closes down, in case I can't do anything on Tuesday morning. I can say goodbye again tomorrow night, and it's just a goodbye anyway, guys. It's not like we're not gonna see each other anymore. We're gonna have I'm gonna have my Facebook updated as much as I can, and who knows? We'll see what happens what's going to happen in the future, where we're gonna bounce back, and we might end up working again together. We might do something else, and you might see us, like someone was saying on my Facebook one day, she'll be watching a docu and she'll see my name in the credits, and she'll go, I used to know that guy, and voila voila. Well, here we go. That's how maybe you will keep track of us. So let's see what the future's got for us. But yeah, don't cry because it stopped. Smile because it happened, because it has definitely been a good year and a half for me. So from myself, Mark in FC, Tara back at the back behind the camera, I say goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30 Central African time. Cheers folks, and thanks for everything. Bye.
Okay, fade away.
Good evening, everybody. This is Mark in Final Control. And, well, yes, it is rather a sad note. But as Seb said, he will be on drive tomorrow, and I will make sure, by hook or by crook, that I'll get him in front of the camera, even if we lock off the camera and drive for a little bit, just to have a little chat, the two of us. But we'll see what we can do. I'm kind of speechless because, we've all known that this day is coming, or these days are coming. We've been knowing this since last week now, and I suppose in a way it's been very, very hard in some ways, in that trying to keep it going and trying to keep it upbeat until we end is not an easy task, especially since it's the second time round that we are doing this, and that at the moment it doesn't seem to be much light at the end of this little bit of a tunnel that we've been thrust into. I don't know if we're going to come back. I don't know how we will come back. I know that we're all going to have to follow our own paths, our own destinies, and our own whatever the universe has planned for us, and whether the three of us will get back together again, who knows. It's particularly hard today because it's Sunday, and I know that there are a lot of you out there that won't be able to watch during the week, and that right now this is probably the last, for some of you, the last that you are going to see of us here at Juma. But I do have to echo what Seb said, is that we will still be on Facebook, and thank the stars for the likes of social networking and the internet, because it does keep us in touch, and through this medium and through this wonderful opportunity that we've all had, we have met some wonderful people, and there are some wonderful people, hundreds of you out there that have been our supporters over the last years. And well, it's kind of hard. We can't say goodbye. We can say auf Wiedersehen, we can say lehitraot, we can say we'll see you again. And whether we do see you is up to the universe, but we will be able to interact, and we will be able to keep in touch. And well, I guess Seb sort of set the process of saying goodbyes or saying see you soon in motion, and over the next couple of days it's going to be a little bit awkward, perhaps. It's going to be a little bit sad in that we are going to be winding things down, and we will be trying to keep everything as upbeat as possible. But from Brian and Teresa, or Brian and Terry Brighter in Kelowna, British Columbia, that was a wonderful saying that you left us with. It's actually it's a phrase that I think I would like to adopt. I don't know whose phrase it was, but as Seb said, or as Brian sent through to us, don't cry because it stopped, smile because it happened. And the happiness and the joy that we have all felt, not only what we have brought to you, the viewers, but what you have brought to us. You have brought us a feeling of community. You've brought us a feeling of belonging and a feeling of family, and something that is very, very special, that one doesn't really get when one has a few guests over a few days at a lodge. One never really gets this kind of a connection with people. And I would hope that this connection that we have developed will last well into our futures. So thanks for joining us today. Thanks for being a part of Juma Live Drives, Wild Earth, Safari TV, and whatever names we've had in the past. But we will be out here again tomorrow. I know there's some of you that won't be able to do it because the weekend will be over, but we'll be seeing you tomorrow morning. And thanks for support. Bye for now.